Happy Father's Day, everybody. Today is kind of loose, free-flowing, just kind of a fun stream where I'm going to bust into something that I picked up a little while ago and really haven't had the chance to explore, but I am super curious about and excited because it's one of my first formative gaming memories. And if the stream title and the shirt are no spoiler for you, I'm diving into a Commodore 64 Ultimate today. This is a sort of a ground up reimagining of the famous home PC. I've got a setup here ready to go. It's kind of a cool system. I don't know if this is going to show up on camera or not, but I've got the C64 Ultimate kind of, oh, it just disappears from view. That's funny. I've got it kind of parked here in front of me on the desk. Typically, or at least the way we had it set up when I was growing up at home, you had the external floppy disk with it. We would throw a 5 1/4 floppy in there, and then basically from when I was old enough to climb up onto the chair and figure out load. Now it's not the same as an old. Let's see, it would be star 8 1. So that would pull from the first external drive into memory and run. And so now it'd be looking for that drive. Right. And I don't have an external drive hooked up here. Thankfully, what I do have is this cool little side button that they've added to the C64 Ultimate, which brings us into this custom menu. And from there, I can use the controller to, we can do things like connect to CommoServe, configure the video, configure the audio. It's got LED lighting options for some of the fancier models. I've got the original beige. I wanted kind of the more authentic look for this. You can see Wi-Fi network setup, modems, printers, the UI. So it's kind of bringing the old and the new together, right? It's some modern conveniences that are really nice to have, kind of combined with a classic system. So I'm just going to run into the file browser and go into the disk that comes with the system. I think I've got some unsorted stuff down here. Go. All right. So some personal favorites kind of hanging out in here, but the first one I would jump into is, and it's may not be true, but I think this is the first game I ever played. I remember we had a bunch of C64 games, and I'm pretty sure this cart was one of them. So let's go ahead and run Kickman. So Kickman is a very rudimentary arcade game. You are a unicyclist with a spiky hat. You've got the balloons above that'll fall down. It gets more complicated. There is a bizarre and unexpected cameo starting in level 2. But it's just kind of a typical score attack arcade title. I will see if I can still play this or not. There we go. So it'll be F1 to start, and then A to kick, and left and right. Okay, I think I can do that. There we go. And the balloons will fall at different speeds based, I think, on the color. So yeah, so like the yellow are the slowest. And this kick, I'll try it here, the slow balloon. There you go. So the kick is to get the balloons back in the air. As stuff kind of starts falling faster and more frenetically, you'll need to keep things aloft even if you can't pop them. You'll also start to stack things. Oh! And away it goes. That's not a part of the game I wanted to demo, but if you don't complete the level, it's not as kind to say Galaga. You don't start with where you left off. You have to do the entire wave over. You do keep your points. I'm pretty sure it's a 3 lives and you're out situation. I think the wheels kind of there on the horizon, the city horizon, represent your lives remaining. Alright. Alright, so more balloons. The yellows are gone. You'll notice now that they're stacking. So the mechanics immediately change on you. Once you get to a certain height. Actually, we're doing pretty well. And then Alright, let's get some bonus points for letting Pac-Man eat your balloons. I cannot imagine that Bally got permission to use them, but who knows? And good. Alright, we're cruising. Oh, now we add the ghosts in. Now it's getting very suspicious. And the rate continues. There you go. So as you can see and that's kind of the tricky thing is all of a sudden the rate the balloons fall will pick up and you can't get them all onto your hat, so you got to start kicking them. Little ghost. Alright, decent shape. Yes, awesome. Feeling good, Billy Ray. Ooh. Uh-oh. Ah, no! Oh, it was so close to the end of the level. I thought we were going to clear level 3. Ah, last life. There we go. That's how you kick it, Kickman. Beautiful. The music loop leaves something to be desired for sure. Oh no, the ghost! He slowed me down. Tragic. 14,900. I have no idea if that's good or not. And I don't think as a kid I really got ever farther than, like, I don't know, level 3 or 4. So that's a fun one for, like, I could say it's a fun challenge episode out of that. Just seeing how many points you could rack up, get a few friends together for, like, a little mini contest. This also probably would have made a pretty good arcade machine, truthfully. All right, I'm going to jump back to the menu and see what else we've got here on the... We've got Hero. Now, what I haven't done is tried to get the controller. It comes with this classic 2-button arcade-style controller, and it's working well for the menus, but I haven't gotten it configured to work in the games. So let's try another old favorite, Bionic Commando. Let's see if that runs or not. Oh, look, we get the command there. Nice. Use joystick port 2. I'm not sure if I'm in joystick port 2. We will find out. Capcom. Usually in store for a good time when you see that logo. I really like the authentic loading sounds coming out of the machine. I don't have a tape drive here. It just, they do a good job of simulating it. Should have put a seizure warning on this stream. I forgot how many color flickers you get. Copyright 88 Capcom. The tension. Will it work? Won't it work? Okay, here we go. 1 player, novice difficulty, start game F1. Sure. Patience means it gets cracked in your drink. There we go. Got the tunes going. Oh, the controller works. Oh, it's beautiful. So, still and shoot. And it's a jam. Got you, guard. Oh, that is a trap. And that is a pitfall. Whee! Ah, they went after me at least. Uh-oh. Parachuting there does me no good. There we go. And parachute here. Maybe? There we go. Doo, 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 doo. Interesting. Can I get past you? I can't jump. Oh, of course I can't. Not what I was expecting. Well, I'm burning through lives pretty quick, I'll say that. Love the tunes though. This is probably clacky as all get out, but you're getting the authentic experience. It's just as loud on my end. Right. Some good progress up these trees. Oh, bees! The bees! Game over from bees! So that little blue cluster was a beehive. It's funny remembering this version and the NES version, how similar the intro music has a lot of the same beats to it. All right, we'll take one more quick run through there. I'm not going to quit on that quickly. I'm also going to detach this controller and bring it a little closer to home. And play with it the way God intended. More than a foot away from the microphone, right? Man, the sound is so good. Should do a demo scene stream. Keep out. That sign can't stop me because I can't read. Disagree with you rolling on the field there. Oh, bees! I did it again. Ooh. So long. No! My Bart Simpson-esque character keeps falling. Can't remember if I'm Rad, Spencer, or Super Joe in this. Behind my Bionic Commando lore. Going around the beehives this time. Ooh, gun upgrade. Nice. Saw it through the enemy there. Also nice. Whoa. Oh, teleport. Okay. Oh, I can't shoot from hanging? Oh, can't shoot from hanging. Alright. We'll wander back to the menu. Ooh. I can do this for the intro music alone. We get some good racing tunes here. Delightful. Showing off with the tunes. Alright, so no top scores yet. Test Drive 2 is called Duel because it's got these two kind of peak of the moment cars that are racing. You have your choice to race one or the other. And they did add other cars later. Kind of early DLC actually. credits twice. And as much as I love this intro music, let's see if we can jump into the game. Did we get it? I'm optimistic. Here we go. So it dropped us right into what appears to be the Porsche's dash. It's funny here, the loading sound for the tape deck almost sounds like the rumbling of the car engine. Oh, okay, so we're watching the demo now. The car, 300 kilometers. Flying. You see it just passed a police officer. There's an indicator, if you can look all the way up to the very top left of the car, that's supposed to be like your radar detector to know if you need to slow down. One of the mechanics of test drive was, do you blow by the police and attempt to outrun them to checkpoints, or do you race for a while, slow down when you're passing radar, and then speed up again? And then, I think the gas stations were your checkpoints. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm not going to linger in test drive if I can't get it to run, which is a shame because I wouldn't mind putzing around behind the wheel of a Ferrari F35 on a Commodore 64, but midstream is not the time to be doing can I get it to run testing, as it were. Oh, yeah, maybe it heard me. Oh, look at that. Not only did it hear me, the controller's working. So the Ferrari F40. Yeah, the 35 and the 40 are just some of the coolest cars ever made. So I'm not the biggest gearhead in the world, and I wouldn't claim to be. But I think one of the cool things about Test Drive, both 1 and 2, but especially 2, is the two cars that they set up here. There's kind of this neat contrast between them, where the Ferrari is, it's like, it's so weird to put it in game terms. It's almost a skill cap thing. The Porsche was one of the, like, these most super powerful, super elegant, like, modern racing cars that could do a lot of things automatically. Whereas the, as I understand it, the Ferrari was, like, slightly more powerful. It was tuned to be just like this ultimate power vehicle, but required extremely skilled operator to get the most out of it. So I'm going to, if I can do this correctly, I'm going to try to, let's see, I'm going to race against, I guess I'll probably race against computer, but then I want my car to be, I want to race the Ferrari, and I'll race against the Porsche. I always flip the script when I played this. The 959, okay. So as you see, the acceleration is just a little bit slower. They're both manual transmission. They're both obviously extremely fast vehicles. Are they both rear-wheel drive? How do I toggle them? Let's see. And then the install, I think, is where you would go to put in like floppies if you had any of the DLC for the game. Master scenery disc. Which I don't think I have either of those. I don't have the scenery stuff or the other cars. Well, let's see. So it's racing against computer. I mean, select skill level. I'm very much a rookie. We'll keep it on auto. Put a baby behind the wheel. I probably have not raced Commodore 64 test drives since I was as old as that kid on the left of the screen was. I'll have to find it. It's this picture of me from like 86 or 87 playing a Commodore 64, and I can barely see over the table. I'm definitely in the Porsche. You can tell from the dash. It's Father's Day, but I will say I'm a little bit glad Baby Crab is asleep. He can be really hard on his parents when we're playing racing games. And I have a feeling I'm not going to set any land speed records here. Oh, that's right. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so the acceleration is forward on the stick here. Oh, so this is all just stick operated. Wow. Right, let's get off the sidewalk. That's not for driving. Oh, you have 4 lives left. I am half a cat. What is that? I start with 5 lives. Wow, it's sensitive. Okay. Let's reset a little bit. There we go. I gotta just pass that off so we're so slowly. Fine. Keep driving. Non-distinct lanes. And you see there's no wide lane. She got slipped by her family sitting on there. Should probably get the right side there. Okay, we're losing the lane again. I like the trap sign at the left are actually pretty helpful. Like gas station coming up. Okay, missed the gas station. I was like, I wanted to stop at the gas station. I guess I drove behind it. I don't know. The gas stations. There we go. Chris's classic gasoline. Full service station. I've crashed 1 time. I've got 5 lives left. Hey, look at that. I have the highest score for this road section. It might be the only score for this road section, but the only score is still the highest score. All right, there we go. The computer won this round. The computer is winning the game. God, ain't that the truth. All right, you know what? 10 seconds behind others' time. That's not too bad considering. Go faster. It's only a game. All right. We'll race these lives out, and then we'll go back to the game switcher. Ooh, I remember this. I remember the cliffs. No, I need to get over. Or no, I want the wall. I want the wall. There we go. You can see my lane control is amazing. Oh! That same family sedan got me again. I feel the tires spin out a little bit, over accelerated in first gear. There's some nice little details, like even like the shifter, being animated over there on the right side. I guess that's also just kind of not just showing you that it's shifting, but like representing the gear you're in. Alright, we gain a lane. Thank you. Lose it. No, thank you. Wow! Louise! I knew I was going over that cliff. I always go over the cliff. Second level of the game is a sheer cliff face. Vroom, vroom. Thank you, Jack. How's it going, dude? I am fumbling my way through some Commodore 64 classics tonight. This is Test Drive 2, the duel. We already jumped into Bionic Commando and Kickman earlier. I don't know how loud the clicking of the joystick is coming through the microphone tonight, but it's pretty loud on this side, I can only imagine. Ooh, unlit tunnel. It is, yes. So, ooh, clipped, last life. I did definitely say the Amiga version of this, the Super Nintendo version, like there are much better versions of Test Drive 2 the Duel. But this, and especially the first game, it's kind of cool that they run at all on a C64 truthfully. Scary time to be driving through that fast on a 2-lane road. Oh, I didn't make it. Smash. Game over. Alright. Let's get my after action report. The cliffs are my undoing again. The computer... The first line. You're dead. Second line. Sorry, the computer won the game. Well, the second line really bothers me at that point. No. I only made it 4.4 miles along that twisty 2-lane cliffside road. Faster, faster, you fool, you fool. Hold on now. Hold on now. I died. Like, the game knows this. It told me, you are dead. And then in the very next screen, it's telling me, you really could drive a lot faster, you know. Like, that's not going to cut it. You got to drive a lot quicker than that if you want to be more dead. Horrifying. Oh, I do get to put a name in. Sure, why not? Really? All right. Let's see if they can fit that on the license plate. That poor Porsche was doing everything it could to stay on the road the way I was swerving around. There you go, 9,405. Probably beatable. Definitely beatable if you know what you're doing. And double definitely beatable if you switch to the F40. That Ferrari is a masterclass in automobile engineering. Okay, so let's jump back to the switcher. C64 is super handy like that. Okay. So I'm going to, let's see. We'll jump into, let's do Centipede. I'm betting that's a pretty good port. There we go. We'll do one quick Atari Classic. Again, comes with this awesome joystick. And after this, then I'll jump into some of the titles that came preloaded on the C64 Ultimate. All right, so let's hit F1 and F1 to play. Ooh, that is an authentically Atari sound. Take a spider for the points. Uh-oh. He's way too big. He's way too big. I got negligent. In my centipede hunting duties. Oh, it came back down. Ah, fooled. So I think Centipede was Donna Bailey and Ed Logg. Oh, a mushroom appeared right there. I am getting housed. The pressures of playing on stream, I guess. Ooh. Alright, I won't play that. That was a woefully short game of Centipede. There's no way I'm settling for level 2. Wow. Alright, so we clean this guy up. Oh, he's only worth 300. Why that is. Okay, there we go. Level 2. That was nice. Okay. There we go, level 3. Get a nice going kill lane right in the middle. I cannot hold down the button. There we go. Oh. Nope, stay here, stay here. Oh, there you go. Oh, they're really scattered though. Oh, I did not mean to move up. That's alright. I mean, I beat my first game on my first life there, so. Uh-oh. There we go. Alright, head back up, gentlemen. Uh-oh. There we go. Spider sooner if more points needed. Uh-oh. Oh, he jumped down quick. Alright, not bad. Not bad. A little under 10k. And then I guess F1 would just be to restart. That's a pretty good Centipede clone. Alright, so let's start exploring some of the stuff that came with the system here. Let's see. Lester, Bruce Lee, Bomber Land. Spaceman Splorf, if that doesn't scream. Right, the Adventure series. Adventure Land? Sure. Yes. No. Oh man, looking at this makes me wish I had pulled something like The Lords of Midnight. That would be really good to play on stream. That would absolutely destroy me. Oh, that's an all-timer. This program will allow you to have an adventure without leaving your armchair. You'll find yourself in a strange new world. You'll be able to look at, pick up, and otherwise manipulate the objects you find there. You'll be able to travel from your location to location. I will be your puppet. In this adventure, you command me with 2-word English sentences. I've got a 120-word vocab. Okay, so our word bank is pretty deep, 120 words. Help, save game, score, inventory. Okay. Oh, the author has worked over a year on this program and is currently writing many new adventures, so please don't copy or accept a pirated copy adventure. Oh, hello. This is illustrated. A voice booms out. Welcome to adventure number 1, Adventureland. In this adventure, you are to find treasures and store them away. See how well you're doing? Say score. See, nothing special. Let's save. Let's save in slot 1. That way we can come back to this verdant meadow whenever we want. Okay. Look around. See, nothing special. Okay. Funky doesn't know how to sing something. That's not a verb you have. Climb tree. Oh, look, we climbed the tree. We have this beautiful view. Jump. Jump. Not here. Okay, I will not jump from here. Climb down. Okay. There we go. Okay, so we got classic like north south. Let's just walk north for a while. All right, well, walking forward's getting us nowhere. Let's see. Let's do help. They said help is an option, right? All right. Try look, jump, swim, climb, find, take, score, drop, in any of the verbs. Okay, so let's say take leaf, take leaf. It's beyond my power to do that. Okay. Score. I've stored 0 treasures. On a scale of 1 to 0, that rate's 0. All right, what other commands did you say I could look at? I could swim, climb, find. Well, let's find treasure. Try the swamp. Oh, look at that. Go swamp. I must be stupid. Don't understand. Walk north. This forest is endless. What, west or east? Because I typed. Hey, look, sign. Read sign? Red sign? No. I've typed slowly, I think. Well, that's distinctly a sign. And I'm pretty sure either a bush or a dragon. I can only throw the axe. I'm not carrying an axe. What am I carrying? Nothing at all. I'm carrying the following. Nothing at all. All right, well, let's... Oh, no swimming. Well, you know what that means. Dang. They meant it. Ooh, a sign that says read me. Read sign. Look sign? Inspect sign? You know, for saying you have 120 verbs, read and look feel like pretty principal ones that I should feel comfortable using. Shame. Jump, hole. Jump. Climb. Climb sign. Climb down. Climb up. can't go in either direction. Yeah, you don't know what it is, huh? Okay. I can't go any east. Can I just walk south like that up? Ooh. I'm bitten by chiggers. No! Why? What have I done to deserve this? I've only tried to use verbs. Well, they're probably in this tree, so. Ooh, a spider. I don't think so. Okay. Oops. I can't browse the web. Can I go higher? Nope. My chigger bites are now infected. Oh no. Alright. I'm in real bad shape. This is an adventure game where you can die. I'm close to Paul's place. Whatever that is. I just walked west, so I'm going to go more west. I will say the only successful thing I've really been able to do is climb trees. And every tree I climb, till I say that out loud, seems to let me climb it. Don't know what a pause is. Okay. Oh. Okay, so this is actually a pretty small starting area. I guess this is just like an endless forest that you can get lost in. Been here. This takes me back in the forest. Alright. Oh no! My bites have rotted my whole body. I'm dead. But I seem to be in limbo. I was in limbo before I died, too. Alright, well there's 3 doors in front of me, so let's walk north. Enter door. Okay, you lost all treasures. The adventure is over. Want to try this adventure again? Yes, I'm not completely. Use default colors? No. I want a foreground that is, ooh, light green. And a background that is light blue. Is this okay? No, that is not very readable. Let's do a foreground of black. Let's do white. And for background, we'll do a medium gray. We'll do blue. There we go. No. Some commands I know. Help, save game, score, inventory, quit. Brian Howarth, you are killing me here. Copyright Adams, 1979. Okay. All right. Ooh, new location. Oh, it's a dead end. It's beyond my power to do that. It is definitely beyond my power to do that. I love these drawn backgrounds. I dig the traditional text parser. The feedback is funny sometimes. This is a miserably opaque starting section. I would be rushing to a guidebook if I intended to stick in this for more than 5 more minutes. A voice booms out. All right, should try jump, swim. So hold on, swim just took me back? Huh. So it says try the swamp. I feel like I'm in a fairly swampy looking area. Yes, no? All right. That is one that I will have to come back to with a guide, because yikes. All right. Okay. It's not Bomber Man, it's Bomber Land. Ooh. That's a nice looking splash. Now wait a second. Wait a second. Yeah. I do like the distinctly Conrad. You're doing some good things with the Bomber Man. I wouldn't call it legally distinct, but you're doing some good things with it. Oh, this is so cute. It's just Bomber. Oh, we're jumping into this full bore, aren't we? Door setup. We're not doing multi, we're leaving the music on. The music is half the reason we're here. Alright, let's see what our other options are. Uh-oh. Reach into the treasury of a democratic country. Power access to National Party. Lord Bomber. Oh no. Totalitarianism. The opposition movement. Oh my goodness. Bomberman is a failed state? Pause. I did not want to pause. Why did we pause? Oh no. Oh, the controls are a mess. It was so promising when I could get through the menus just fine. Yes, skulls are fine. Alright. Okay, we can skip the intro. Cool. Alright, there we go. Seems to be working normally now. Oh, I got baby bomb. Oh, I got slightly bigger bomb. Take that, globule. Can I lay two at once or just one? Let's find a bomb like that. Give me a second. Oh, stairs down. Oh, but I cannot take it down. Let's see if this game is the thing where if you go up the stairs to go down, you spawn an enemy. It does! Oh! And they are very mean enemies. Oh, goodness, they are fast and cacodemony. Why is there a big angry cacodemon chasing me now? I just wanted to demonstrate a mechanic! Ooh, a skull. Speaking of, that will curse me. Ah! No! Ah! Blew up myself, the most Bomberman thing you can do. Ooh, start the level over from scratch. Nobody liked that. Wait, keep my power up? No, I have to go back to baby bomb too. Look at that, level completed. Ooh, clipped him. There we go. Oh, look at that little plank. It indicates where the stairs are hiding. That's kind of cool. So I don't have to fish through the whole level for them. I like that. Oh! Look at me presuming. Look at me presuming! Back to bombs now. Okay, that guy is nice. Alright, we're making some progress here. Maybe we'll see a boss level. Ooh. Those walls. But we do not like enemies to those walls. They are bomber problems. Yeah, this is biting off cutscene soundtrack, something fierce. Ooh, double enemy. 4,000 points. The scrolling's nice. That's some good vertical scrolling. there's my stairs. Let's see if we can get ghosty here. Got it. Alright. A new password. Akbahegajamempor. Remember it. Counting on you, chat. Who likes to be bad? It's funny, listening to this now has me wondering some of these songs from like Super Bomberman, were they original to that soundtrack? Like how far back do some of these melodies go? This is a good soundtrack, folks. Oh no! I was gonna say, I got one Cacodeme and then I got jumped on. This reduced me to one size bomb again. Oh, good stuff. No, my god. Nope, okay, good. Interesting, so that spawns... That's kind of a cool change. There's like a consequence. Ooh, sweet. There's like a consequence to blowing up skulls. So I guess I'm better off leaving them alone. So they don't spawn those. Oh! Well, better off leaving them alone if I can. Big bomb. Oh, coward. We're elusive. There we go. Whew. Multiplayer music from Super Bomberman. There's a neat little variants on the games. Credit where credit is due. Cooper, Conrad, Cliff, whoever you are. I must say, Steam, Ow! I Bomberman myself in the most Bomberman way possible. Alright, so my last life. I'll play this one out and then we'll move on. But I gotta say, this Bomberman clone is the most impressive of our choices so far. Game over. Alright. Well, that's a blast. Figuratively and literally. Alright. I can see that. I can come back to Bomberland. Alright. Team Yoomps, A-Book Software. 2007 winning game, Yoomp. By RG, CD, and Sidetronic Software in 2018. All right, so let's try a newer title. Grab your joystick and port to and start play. All right. Let's see if we're ready to Yoomp. Oh. Oh my goodness. Hello. Tempest 2000 meets Labyrinth. Ooh, I fell. So if I understand, I'm guessing, yeah, so like I'm bouncing around on this. Okay, the arrows are jumps. This is beautiful. Oh, the super hexagon fan of me is so here for zoom. Marbling our way into the abyss. Can't help but feel like there's something here, though, that jumps through. I feel like I have some extra jumps if I fail to roll over an arrow and need to hop over something. Farther in. Whee! Oh, I didn't make that jump. I thought I was doing good. Oh, back to the beginning. Okay, yeah, so I have that jump button. I just used them all. Definitely got a little bit of that. Super hexagon survival. Just a slower package. Can't help but feel like there's a control I'm missing to this. Like if I can speed up or slow down. Ooh. Ah, definitely fell there. Feels like I may be shaking. Like there's a tilt feature, maybe? The left and right steer me. I don't know how much control I have over the velocity. I love the presentation. All right. That's another one that would be fun to play with. Winterion. A little shy at 2,500 for that. But, you know, respectable showing. For you. Alright, let's jump into one or two more unsorted stuff. Alright, we checked out by Commander and Centipede. Let's play some minor 2049er. That is Authentico. Oh my word. You guys can see you're kind of like painting the floor as you go. And then time remaining for points. All right. Published by Frank G. Oh, there we go. I think I started it. Oh, I started it, but the joystick doesn't work on this one. So let's do a quick. I don't know that I'm going to do it. Oh. Oh, okay, there's my jump. And I've been eaten. Thought I had jump. Oh. Naturally, the 2 key is walking to the right. Oh, no, the 2 key walking to the right is the only key I've deciphered so far. Spacebar to start the game. 2 to walk right. Oh, and jump. Oh, we're halfway home. If I could get walking left, we'd be made in the shade. Alright, so restore to run the demo. Oh! Oh, control. Okay, so control to walk left, 2 to walk right, and spacebar to jump. Oh, we are mining. Got world. Okay, and 1 to climb. Okay, these are actually splat. These are actually workable controls. I was a little worried when 2 was walking right. But in total, they're not the most unuseful keyboard controls. Is it 5 spaces away? No, it's more. It is more than 5 spaces. What is the miner's jump range? We should decipher that. It's more like tragic. I'm getting through a level of this. This is doable. We will get through a level of Miner 2049er. It's no jetpack or anti-pack, but can be done. Floating island is a real trial by fire for your first stage, though. Let's go grab the Boston cream donut. Walk up top. Plow through these fellows. Oh, hey! Oh. What happened there? Is it out of ammo? $26, $25. Shovel. Right. We won't take any risks this time. Caught him from behind. Okay. On to the second level. Oh, chutes and ladders. Cute. Oh, that's a tight window, isn't it? Whee, okay. Well, better to undershoot it than overshoot it. Until time becomes an issue. Okay, got it. Beautiful. Back up and over. Oh no! Squishopotamus. That's going to reset the level too. These. No! Oh, we are cursed to make the same mistakes again. Hi, Grant. You just watched me jump off a cliff in Miner 2049er. Commodore Christmas demo. Surely this will work. For maximum effect, it is recommended that the audio output be connected to a high-quality sound system. Well, we'll just run this once. Loading. Waiting for Christmas is always the hardest. It's a long load. I hope Christmas is worth the wait. There's just enough simulated loading audio coming from the system. There we go. Press any key to start. All right, Christmas time. Ooh. It's snowing. It's snowing hard. Oh. Ooh, what a nice tree. Just imagine gathering the family around the computer in the living room and firing this up. That's a decent looking candle. Hey! Ooh, Rudolph is flying the sled solo? Oh, he zoomed in. I see that blinking nose. Ooh, some stained glass. Well, those are some happy looking kids. Ah, there you go. Frosty's getting into the dance too. Is this like your wish list? The perfect holiday gift. Only $895. And they were a lot less than that. Let me tell you, one of the selling points for the Commodore was not that it was $895. Well, that was cute. All right. All right, we'll go back to one more of the preloads. Timo's Castle. Looks for a joystick. Tap the multifunction switch to enter the main menu. Select joysticks and controllers. Joystick input to WASD port 1. Okay. All right, well, let's try it. Running an NTSC. The lodestar is authentic. You love it. Commodore was not for the impatient gamer. Pixel Bray. Flying coasters. Living lawnmower. Jacket. We have to install this one. The house, it became alive. You were a Scottish outcast prince. An evil witch taking residence with you brought great misfortune on the estate. So you thought. Lifeless? Yikes. Ooh, green cooking frogs. Oh, we're forced to return to our noble. We'll jump into this one for a few, and then we'll call stream tonight. Again, assuming this loads. The lesson of our little C64 Ultimate trip tonight has been, when trying new hardware, test the games first. I'm glad Kickman worked. I'm glad Test Drive worked. Those are the two big ones I definitely wanted to play. The Bomberman clone. It's a very good Bomberman clone, actually. Centipede ran pretty well. So yeah, they weren't all duds. I mean, Test Drive 2 didn't even have to run. I could have just sat and listened to the music on the intro screen. That would have been entertainment enough for sure. I'll give Timo another minute to load his castle. Yeah, some of these loading times. When we were playing Bionic Commando, that was like multiple minutes. Valproa software. Starring Brave Timo. Ooh. Synthetic bagpipes. Okay. The Castle Garden. Glasses. Oh, water is my enemy. Good to know. Okay. Let's wait for that to go down and then climb the ladder. Whoa, lawnmower. Do-do-do. Oh, even that little fall? Oh my word. Well, brave Timo can't fall very far, can he? Okay. Alright, so I have a timer. Can't jump off the ladders. Oh, lawnmower got me. 2 Timos remain. Uh-oh. Time's running low. Oh, there is a piece. Okay. There is a... Whew. Oh, the crowd loves it. Oh, look at that. Collected everything. Oh, it's storming and flying lawnmowers now. But I collected everything. Oh, my last Timo. Oh, I was feeling so good about that run, too. Mode 1. Oh, hello. Right. Oh, I see. Easy looks like it takes off the clock. Yeah, okay. So an easier stroll through Timo's estate. Has a happy looking sun, by the way. Balboa software indeed. Okay. Whoa. Hey! Just missed the timing on that. Oh, I have to get all these? There's a lot of those pine cones. Alright, here we go. Oh, just maybe. Alright, so there's the key. And there's the exit. He did a level. No time bonus. We played on easy. Even completing a level of this feels like an accomplishment. Right. From the garden to the stables, the muse. Alright, so we have to avoid the chickens. We're collecting the saws too? Yep. Oh. Chicken got me. Which ones? Well, that one's cute. I like the single stage setup. Not from that one, but a little tight. That feels like when you can play a while. Alright. I'm here for Timos. That's pretty cool. Alright, so I'm gonna call it here. The C64 Ultimate has a ton of cool stuff to explore. If you are not familiar with it, it's a pretty cool piece of technology. I'm gonna go ahead and unplug it now, though, just so I can show it off a little bit. Let me turn the power off on this guy too. So it's got, besides the joystick that it came with, which is really nice. You know, it's kind of a heavy duty. It came with this Commodore 64. It's an artificial cassette tape. It's actually a USB drive. Because The 6064 Ultimate has, in addition to kind of this lovely traditional, very clacky keyboard, handles great, feels just like the old one did, and some of the old ports too. It's so funny, my camera's blinking these things out. Okay, but you'll see in addition to the old ports, it's got some new ports over here, USB, Ethernet, HDMI. So you have sort of you can take old peripherals and old hardware and run them because it's got the old operating system on there. But it's got some modern conveniences on here that are really cool too. The ability to connect to Wi-Fi, the ability to do some updates and load stuff into memory. It makes it a really nice emulation device. It really makes it a nice substitute for like running a classic C64. So if you're a fan of the stuff, it takes some debugging, a little bit of manipulating some of these games to get them to run. And there were so many different media types for the Commodore. You had tapes, you had besides the cassette tapes, you had 5 1/4 floppies. You had the cartridge slot on the back of it. So getting the stuff to run and run well can be tricky. But if you get some of your favorite games together, you have some classics at home still. I can't think of a better way to play them. So that's it for tonight. There will be no stream next week. We're going to be up in Oaks, PA for Too Many Games. Convention we like to get out to from time to time. They they were nice enough to let me do my first academic panel lecture up there in 2016. So the folks that run that they're awesome, and like to get up there when we can. We're still also planning on hitting Long Island Retro later this summer and Portland Retro Gaming Expo in the fall. So look for us at those as well. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. Have a great rest of your June, and I will see you all in July. Later. There's my quotes.